That's why I kept saying.
For about 15 minutes, if that. Oh, well, 24 hours.
Yeah.
Technical.
Oh, goodness. You guys take it down?
Trying to get her head on how to
Should you guys take off your mask?
put it there and kind of word them
It's a little.
out. They give her all guarantees that she gets it.
You may not.
Right after he's done.
Yeah.
One day a week.
Make sure you go out to your check.
It's the Tammy approved route.
Just needed to.
Do we need to slide it to whoever this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to make it up, remember?
I did.
There's not enough people to move this table.
All right, let's call this meeting to order. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our Father in heaven, we thank you for granting us the privilege to meet tonight. We ask for your blessing, wisdom, and guidance as we conduct the business of the village. Amen.
Great, roll call.
Cheney,
Yes.
Mauer,
Yes.
Powell.
Yes.
Percy,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Wheeler.
Yep.
All right. Motion to approve the minutes of the December 9th, 2024 regular meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes of the December 9th, 2024 regular council meeting.
Second.
Wheeler.
Yep.
Fisher,
Yes.
Percy,
Yes.
Cheney,
Yes.
Mauer,
Yes.
Powell.
Yes. All right, we don't have any correspondence. We do have a citizen here, but we'll circle back to you after this next couple of things, just because we have some really important things to do. So I would like to make a recommendation to council to appoint Morgan Eckleberry as chief.
Motion to appoint Morgan Eckleberry as chief of police for West Lafayette.
Second.
Ooh, that's a good race. Good job.
Powell,
Yes.
Percy,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Mauer,
Yes.
Wheeler.
Yep.
Cheney.
Yes.
Okay.
Dramatic pause.
All right. If you guys want a video, come on up this way. You can stand behind Jake and
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Right here.
Yeah, I recommend that side because you're probably gonna be able to see better. I mean, if you want to squeeze here, you're gonna see the back of his head. I mean, you'll see me. It'll be a good shot of me, but. Oh, we just gotta wait a couple seconds. There's a couple more cameras coming.
Thank you, Adam. I was coming around to do that.
All right, raise your right hand. I, Morgan Eckleberry,
I, Morgan Eckleberry,
swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States
swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Ohio
and the state of Ohio
and the ordinances of the village of West Lafayette, Ohio.
and ordinances of the village of West Lafayette, Ohio.
I swear I will execute faithfully all the duties and responsibilities
That I swear I will execute faithfully all duties and responsibilities
as police chief for the village of West Lafayette, Ohio.
as police chief for the village of West Lafayette, Ohio.
I swear I will not participate in or have any interest in any public contract sale
I swear that I will not participate in or have any interest in any public contract sale
or business with the village of West Lafayette, Ohio,
or business with the Village of West Lafayette, Ohio,
except as it may be required to execute my duties as the police officer.
except as may be required to execute my duties as a police officer.
Congratulations.
Oh, I love this. Oh, my.
Already speed up.
There you go.
That is awesome. He looks so handsome.
Thank you all for coming and supporting him. We appreciate that.
Congratulations.
She's a good one thing I've never gotten to do to you. Be gentle, be gentle.
Congratulations.
She grew back here.
You can't say
They're
that.
square.
Buddy, like,
Congrats on your man.
I'm just happy about this.
All right, we're gonna move on with our meeting. If the Eagle Scout would like to come and address council. You can stand right there. Yep, just wait just a second.
We can hear you.
Yeah, they're a little chatty.
Rightfully so.
Fox is special.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Let's go before they keep making fun of me. I'm just gonna keep bullying you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good night.
All right, now you can go.
Okay, so my name is Wesson McPherson. I am from Troop 419. We come out of the church right over there where Precious Treasures used to be. And I was just wondering if I could get permission to renovate the welcome sign that is on 93 coming in from Fresno
And I believe,
for my Eagle project.
right, and you have another Eagle Scout that's doing a different one, correct?
Yeah,
And you're doing the same design, and so they'll be similar coming in, and you're working with Kelly Herb on that as well.
All right.
Anybody have any questions?
This is what you was talking about the last meeting.
It's similar to this that we've talked about before with the brick and the arch. It's very similar to that, and I don't have the exact drawing. I know Kelly was working on that. You probably don't have the exact drawing.
No.
Yeah, but I know that there's a team of people working on it together. And before they actually do it, they'll bring it to us for final approval, correct?
Need a motion?
Yes, please.
I'll make a motion, we let him, do work on those, entry signs coming into the village.
Perfect. So you're doing the one on 93. Do you know which one?
I think he's doing the one by Dollar General.
So on 16.
1016.
Perfect.
Second the motion.
I just did.
Oh,
Well, they whispered it to me, but.
Yeah.
vocalize.
The Eagle Scouts usually have it done in about a year, correct? But it's a matter of getting it through all of your steps, because you had to get it approved by people above you in the Boy Scout world, and then working with other people that have it designed.
Are you actually building it?
I probably won't be doing it, but I'll be like,
He's a supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, that's what I do for a living.
Hey.
We have a first and a second. Cheney,
Yes.
Mauer,
Yes.
Howe,
Yes.
Wheeler.
Yep.
Fisher,
Yes.
Percy.
Yes.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're here to address us as well.
Yes, I am.
Join us, please.
Wow.
Goodness.
Thanks, everybody.
Short
Yeah.
meeting.
It'll be quick.
Yeah.
First off, thanks for everything you guys do. I'm Frank Matthews, 201 West Platte. I come here and I've had a few conversations with Mayor Tubbs about Kimball and the last year with Kimball sanitation in this town. Yeah. And, you know, I just think if about the only thing that arrives on time is the bill. And when they took over for Skips, we were at like 58 bucks every 3 months. Last April, it went to 63. And this summer, it went to 79.80 for every 3 months. And we're not getting any more. Service isn't getting any better. I think they're over their head. I know they're in over their head. And when you call them, you know, you can get this answer, well, we're short on people. So such and such person took a vacation. And I get that, but, and their mindset is that we have 24 hours over and above your day to get to you. That's per my contract with them, not your contract, because I have the contract with them now. And my opinion on that is that should be a once, like if somebody's sick, not every week, that it's that case. You know, when we had, and I hate to be one of those guys, when we had skips, okay, I could set my watch by when those guys were gonna be at my house.
Yes.
At 6 a.m, because at 7:30, they're gonna be sitting over at Crickets eating breakfast. You know, and I just think this is something that Kimball took on because they wanted the city of Coshocton. And here's where I'm at with this. Hopefully your timeline on what the voters gave you the approval for last November is quick, because I'm going to jump from them, but I just don't want to do it if you guys are going to do something within the next month or so. I'll hang with them. But I just, you know, this past week, it was Christmas week, and online it said they would be there Friday. They showed up today. And in town, it looked terrible going down our streets because it was trash plus Christmas trash. But it's that way about, you know, you can count on it on more weeks than not. And like I said, I don't want to beat up on them too bad, but when they took that contract from Skips, they had an obligation to service this town. And I would hope that when it comes down to bidding on contracts, that their past record of service would factor in into not, you know, going that route.
I have a half a bag of trash a week because it's just me. And I pay the same amount as you do every 3 months. And then they can't even pick it up on time.
Right. Well, like I said, I just want to, I've had some really good conversations with a couple of you since last summer, and it's just steadily got worse. And so I just, again, I hope we're going to do something, and I don't know if there's, you know, if there's anything in the works yet. I don't want you to.
Tammy's working on it, but that's as far as we've gotten so far. So
Right,
it's a
right.
matter of putting bids out for contract, and all of that will play into it. So it won't be a month.
Okay.
It'll be
Because it
longer.
has to be advertised, and we have to open the opportunity up for other companies.
I
I would say-
understand that, but you know, with the election in November, I would have hoped that we would have made it, because that's a big deal. I think it was a big
Right.
deal for the community
Right.
to tell you all.
It will
There's a lot of
probably,
faith in you guys that, hey, go ahead and do it.
it will probably be a few more months before it's actually happening though. So if
All
you need
right,
to
well,
see it
they're not
quickly-
returning my calls, you know, anymore, I
Right.
don't think, so,
They did answer me when I called and said, hey, I don't have trash with you, but the trash is everywhere. And it's consistently everywhere. They said, we have 2 days past your pickup day. I said, So Friday and Saturday, and she said, right, I said, today's Monday. And she said, well, this is a rare occasion. I said, it was a rare occasion. So it isn't a rare occasion.
Yeah. So, well, thank you. Like I said, I don't,
Oh, I
you
do
know.
the same thing every week.
if this is our only complaint, that's a good thing. But
Right.
I just wanted to make sure. said
I appreciate you coming and bringing it to
Thank you.
council.
Thank you.
Thanks, Frank.
Hey, I'm not gonna stick around. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So we already talked to fire. Fiscal officer, do you have anything tonight?
A little bit.
All right.
Stop. That was not nice. Okay, so we'll touch on legislation on the agenda tonight. Resolution 2024-53 is new on the list tonight, and I'm looking to place on the ballot again in the spring and May, our renewal levy for the general expenses. And that'll receive its first reading, but I am gonna request to waive the 3 readings on that and pass it tonight. The deadline to have that in, it's beginning of February sometime, I don't remember what the date on it is. But it's early February that we have to have all the paperwork ready and down to the board of elections. So this first step here is to send this request out to the auditor's office to request the millage for the renewal. And once I get that back, then I'll put another resolution in front of you declaring it a necessity to place it on the ballot. So this will be the first step.
And this is a renewal from 1995, not,
Yes, it is a
not an
renewal.
increase.
It's nothing new. Yes, it is a renewal and it's based on property tax values from like 2000.
Right.
So, and it brings in, I think it was right around $60,000 a year is what it brings in, their current expense, $68,000. And that all goes into the general fund to pay, wages, it goes towards the police department wages, several things. So that's something that we've talked about internally as well, is, reaching out to the public more to let everybody know what those expenses do cover, and explaining that renewal process, that it's not a replacement, it's not a new levy, that it is a renewal, it's something we've had on the books for several years, just to keep us afloat, keep us operating. So that's the first one. Next on the list is resolution 2024-54, and that is to approve then and now purchase order to William Alberts. We had work done earlier this year back behind the village administration office to close an emergency repair for one of the sewer lines out back, and they had, in the process, they had to dig up the alley. That's been sitting all summer long in disrepair. It's been a mess. And we had originally thought that as part of the payment and quote that we had received from them, that it also was gonna take care of fixing that out. Well, they came and fixed it, and then we got a bill for it. So $3,745.50 to do that alley repair back behind the office. We had received a bill here at the end of November for it. And we've been talking to them about it just to make sure that it wasn't already included in the original bill, and it was not.
I was gonna ask if it was itemized, the original bill was itemized.
It was.
And it just wasn't on there,
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't in there because the work wasn't done. They just bill it as the work's done, and that's not yet complete. So this is another one that if we can get that passed this evening, waive the 3 readings on that, so that I can get that paid here tomorrow, before so I can wrap up the end of the year and have that off the books for this year. The last 2 pieces on there, Tammy will speak to in her report. I would like to request approval. I did pass around bills for approval to be paid for this evening, but I would like to also request approval from you to go ahead and pay any other bills that come in between now and the end of business tomorrow, so that I can close out the year. So I would entertain a motion to do that.
You want that now?
Yeah, we could do that part of it now.
Motion to pay any of the bills that may come in between today and tomorrow's close of business.
Second.
Wheeler?
Yep.
Howe?
Yes.
Percy?
Yes.
Fisher?
Yes.
Cheney?
Yes.
Sauer?
Yes.
Thank you. I've been working on getting end of year stuff done with payroll and finance, be getting the final certificate off to the auditor's office hopefully by the end of this week and have things in place by the end of next week to be able to start spending money within our new 2025 budget. So, health insurance for the employees going with the new company, the 90-degree benefits, that is in place. I've been working with them quite a bit for the past couple of weeks to get all the documents signed with that and have meetings scheduled in the morning with the employees just to go over some of the details because things are gonna work a little bit different than what it has in the past with their deductible and the portion that the village pays for them, for their HRA portion. So we'll be meeting with them in the morning to go over all of that. And that'll kick off being effective January 1st. Their cards are in, it's ready to go. And that's all I have then. Like I said, those have been passed around for approval. That's all I have today.
We already took care of the police today. Joe, do you have anything right now?
Had a request for executive session now. So if we want to do that now, we can. If we want to do it at the end of the meeting,
Is the end okay? Okay, we'll circle back to you.
that's it.
Sammy?
Good evening. I have just the two resolutions to speak about tonight. 2024-55 is a resolution authorizing myself and Amy and the Environmental Design Group to file an application for a grant to the Great Lakes Environmental Justice Thriving Communities Program and declaring an emergency. And that is because the deadline on that is January 31st, I believe. And we wanted to have that mostly finished, the grant written by next week, I think, 10th. So that's why we're asking that.